Hello, it is Thursday, the 19th of June. I'm Hem from Self Love Self Care System, and I'm going to do our daily tarot read from the original Waite tarot deck conceived of by A.E. Waite and designed by Pamela Coleman-Smith. So I'm going to get an energy of the day card. That's what I do. I get a problem if there is one. And I get a solution. And from these cards, I'm just getting little messages. Remember, look, these are for entertainment purposes only. It's just a little bit of fun, I say this all the time when I'm with readings. I am not future predicting. I am not telling you your future. I can't tell you what's going to happen in your life. All readings are about what could be. You have to make choices in life accordingly based on where you're being called. You could have a reading or watch one of these and it really resonates, but then think, actually, I don't want that for me, because we're living in a world of free will. So there's nothing that I could say that could be a guide, not a guidance, an absolute, because this is just guidance. The angels are saying this is just guidance, it's just love, and it's just a way for you to get some little bits of ideas about things that you want to do with your lives. And sometimes they're just messengers to support you on your journey, because these journeys are hard, tough journeys, especially if you're in the spiritual pathway. You could hit tough times. So you've got the Knight of Swords. Get ready for some swift action and swift movement. You're about to move forward and you're going to go fast. This card has come in to say you're going where you need to go. Things are about to shift. You're going to see new lands, new places, new people, new sounds, new sights. Everything is about to change. Anything else in there, angels? So you're going from one maybe really like negative, difficult situation, and you're like, done with that door, shut that door. You don't want that anymore. You're going to shift out of that energy, and you're going to take yourself into a place that goes, actually, this is so much lighter. I feel lighter, I feel brighter, I feel more capable, and I can actually do the things that I've wanted to do. Now, if there was an energetic vibration where you were struggling to see your way clear of where you were going, there's love in this card, because it's saying, you know what, you're being helped, you're being assisted by the unseen and the seen. You're being assisted by the vibrancy of the earth, the source, the energy, the mother, the goddess, the father, the god, that kind of thing. You're being assisted in your travel. There's nothing blind about this. You know where you're going for what you want to go for, and good things are going to come from it. Anything else, angels, that you want to give me? Yeah. There's been a little bit of root chakra issues for some of you, some kind of lack of stability, lack of grounding. I want to bring up Maslow's hierarchy of needs, because there's something very interesting about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I've never thought of it before. And I don't know if you know anything about this, because I really loved psychotherapy and that kind of thing. But in Maslow's hierarchy of needs, so it's a triangle. But the bottom rungs, there's some rungs in this, and I can't remember them all off by heart, but stability, having a home, that is one of the hierarchical needs, right? Having food and being able to take care of it, but having things of your own, having space of your own, these kind of things are in the hierarchy of needs. Having the right career. There's many things in there. I might be getting these wrong, to be honest, because I don't know them off by heart, but I know that the one of the security ones is there. Now, this hierarchy of needs is kind of like, you need to be rooted and grounded. You need your root chakra to be rooted and grounded. And if you don't have those needs met, then you're not going to have that. It's going to make you feel unstable, like a table with one leg knocked off. It's going to be a bit like that. But that was just a sort of an analogy, but that's an aside, okay? Because what this is telling you is you've grounded in your root chakra, so you've got that good, you've done that. You're going to shift out of whatever was, and you're going with vigor and force and joy. You're going with happiness. You're moving into this new vibration that's going to sort of lift you out. So let's look at our problem, if there is one. And if you've liked what you've heard so far, I'd love a thumbs up. Well, you've got the Two of Wands, and you've got this beautiful, excuse me, I'm yawning, that's so rude. I don't mean it. I'm actually quite tired. But actually, do you know, sometimes when I do things like yawn or get like upset in videos and things like that, that's actually just a message. And you've been quite tired, haven't you? you've been really, really tired. But this card tells me that everything is going to start making sense soon, and you're going to know where you're going, you're going to know what you're doing. And the sea to me in this depicts a sense of either you're going on a holiday, living by the sea, I don't know what it is, but something's coming through that is giving you a new sense of awareness, wakefulness, and purposefulness. And it's almost as if, you know, like the card where I said you were going away from the problems. This is that too. It's that gives you that opportunity to put two things back together that really work, and then sail overseas, go into the calm, and actually feel so much stronger and better because of it, right? So did you think at all about maybe subscribing? I'd love to have you as part of the tribe. It's so nice. I'd really love it. And also, if you feel called, and really love you to do this as well, please do share my video, because it'd be really nice if these words or this wisdom got out to other people, so they could also bear witness to some of the information that the angels bring through, or the messages. And the other thing is, you know, whether you believe in angels or not, you think what I do is bunkum, doesn't matter really. This is just a little bit of love from me with some kind of pointers in life to give you that little bit of a messenger, just in case you are fumbling around in the dark and you don't really know what to do. So there you go. So right, this card is the final card. Now remember, we didn't have a problem. So this is the final card that is just telling you about the next part of this journey. And it's actually a case of, the angels are telling me this is the six, sorry, not six. Yeah, it's the Six of Pentacles, right? Six of Pentacles. But there's some kind of loving giving coming through you. And you've balanced. Remember I said you needed to balance in one of the other readings through this week. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, please check out the earlier readings. And there's a sense of needing to balance. But this is in a very loving way. You're going to learn what balance is. You're going to learn how to help others, support others, and be there for others. And this card is, you're really very honed to be able to do this, to help others in that way. And you're also learning that money is not actually the enemy, the victim, or the drama queen. Money is actually just a resource that you use in a way that you use it. And the reason you may feel as if you don't have enough is actually more of a mirage. You've always got enough. There's nothing you need to have. There's nothing you need to be shared with from someone else. You could do this on your own. You're strong enough and you're powerful enough as well. And the reason I say this with this particular card is because, yes, of course you can accept help, because these people are accepting help, right? They are accepting help and assistance, and you can do that. We've got to aspire to something more, and it's maybe becoming the guy in the red coat, which is someone who is able to manage money in a fruitful way, but in a loving, kind way. Share it when they need to, keep it for home and resources when they need to, and just allow life to support them in a way that says money is a light vibration token rather than a dark vibration token. But it's really interesting, because I was saying the other day to my parents, I was saying that it's so weird, isn't it? It's like we need to have a good relationship with money, because we do, you just do, okay? And when we all do, because it's a funny thing, isn't it? Well, some of us it isn't. If you're really rich, probably not know what I'm talking about, but you might even have some kind of issues too. But it's this thing that the relationship with money is worse when you don't use cash, because you don't have a real true relationship with money. You have a non-relationship, and it becomes, the physicality of it disappears, which then makes it a mirage, which means it could be, how do I put it, angels? It could be easily dispersed, so it doesn't come into your energy field. So yeah, something like that. I don't know what I was saying there, because I think the angels were telling me, and because I'm starting to feel tired now because I have that yawn. So yes. Anyway, lovely, have a beautiful Thursday. I am sending you so much love. Namaste, everyone. Like I say, I have so much pleasure to have you here. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you tomorrow on the 20th of June. Take care. Lots of love. Bye.